What's up, everybody? Welcome to 2026 Topps Heritage Baseball Half Case Pick a Team Break #1 coming at you live and in full effect here from Roper's Rips on this Wednesday release day. That's right, happy release day. This is the second 2026 release of the year, featuring some top rookies this year like Roman Anthony, Jack Caglione, The Miz, Jacob Mizorowski, Nolan McLean, and plenty more in a loaded rookie class. Before we get started tonight, let's go through our team owner list and say what's up to everybody. If you'd like to, throw a guess down in the chat for the first autograph or relic card that we hit. If you guess the player, we'll give you $20 in free break credit that you can spend on any of our upcoming in-group Facebook breaks, not including eBay, but we'll give you the 20 credit towards any teams you want here in Roper's Rips. Just throw a guess down in the chat for the player you think is going to come out with the first autograph or relic in tonight's break. Let's say what's up. Arizona Diamondbacks tonight going to be my guy, the coach, Wayne Brimley in the house. Josh Thompson getting busy with his Atlanta Braves. Welcome to the group, Stephen Darling over from eBay. Glad to have you, Stephen. Welcome to the Roper's Rips family. First break here. Maybe we'll get you some first break magic tonight. Stephen Darling with those Baltimore Orioles in this one. Rick Silvio won the big Red Sox duck race last night in a nail biter. He had me nervous there with 8 spots. So he got the discount. Rick Silvio, he's got the Red Sox tonight. Brian Couturier in the house with the Cubbies. Let's get it. Dennis Maurer has those Chicago White Sox and the big red machine with Ellie De La Cruz. Cincinnati Reds going to Dennis Maurer as well. My guy Jeff McNall is in the building with his Cleveland Guardians. Tapping them with the Colorado Rockies is going to be Jay Wing tonight. Let's get it, Jay. Detroit Tigers is my guy Omar Gomez. Houston Astros down in Space City. The Deuce is on the loose tonight. Deuce Nickel working with those Houston Astros. Kansas City Royals is going to be Todd Kramer looking for Jack Caglione. Los Angeles Angels is Deuce Nickel. Omar going big with the Los Angeles Dodgers, looking for some Shohei Ohtani and more action tonight. Taking it down to South Beach with the Miami Marlins is going to be Deuce Nickel as well. The Brew Crew, the Milwaukee Brewers with star rookie Jacob The Miz Mizorowski going to Dennis Maurer tonight. Those 2020 Twins, Minnesota Twins is going to be Todd Kramer in this one. Jim, the Scorpion, Ciortino has got his New York Mets tonight. Those Bronx Bombers, the New York Yankees going to Ray Natal, or will it be Rico Suave? We'll find out shortly. Oakland Athletics is going to be Omar Gomez in this one. Dennis Maurer has those Phillies. Buccos, the Pittsburgh Pirates with Paul Skeens going to Brian Couturier. Brian Couturier also has those Friars, the San Diego Padres going to Brian Couturier as well. Chris Carey working with his San Francisco Giants tonight. Let's get it, brother. He's looking for one Bryce Eldridge. That's all he wants. We'll see what we can do, man. Let's see here. Seattle Mariners is the Chris Rossetti Stone. That's right, my guy Chris Rossetti checking in with his Seattle Mariners. Seattle Mariners for Chris Rossetti. The Redbirds, the St. Louis Cardinals is going to go to Todd Kramer. Tampa Bay Rays is Omar Gomez. Texas Rangers, Jeff McNall Jr. Blue Jays is Deuce Nickel. And those Washington Nationals going to Jay Wing, who scored with a couple nice Nationals autos in our last Bowman's Best break. Maybe you can keep it rolling tonight, Jay. Let's see what's up. All right, we got a few guesses down in the chat. We got Roman Anthony for Ray. Wayne, you're going to have to pick a different player. Ray's already got Roman Anthony. So throw a different guess down, Wayne. Todd Kramer's got Carter Jensen. Looks like a Giants heavy break, Chris Carey says. Bryce Eldridge hitting at least once. Josh Thompson keeping it in-house with Ronald Acuna Jr. Wayne, I'll give you just a minute. Make another pick. Roman Anthony was already taken, brother. Take your pick. I like you guys go with the big players. You got a lot of faith in me to pull some big ones. I like it. Put your faith in old Jim hands. Yankee heavy break. He wants those Yankees. All right, Wayne, I'm going to get it started, but try to throw a new guess down because if Anthony hits, it's going to go with Ray. Hey, there we go, Aaron Judge. Hey, Ray would like that. All right, without any further ado, I just need y'all to kick back, relax, and enjoy the break. You're now rocking with old Jim hands. Let's get it on, Mills Lane style, baby. Come on now. Shake and break. Papa Fresh case is in the building. This is the first 6 boxes out of a fresh sealed case. Half case break number 2. Going to drop tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. I know a lot of you rolled your teams over, but we still have like maybe 17 teams up for grabs going into half case number 2. Go check out the price preview pinned up in the featured section. If you like what you see tonight, we'd love to have you in the next break again. Drops tomorrow, Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern, the second half of this case. We're looking for 1 autograph or relic card per box on average in here. 20 packs per box, 8 cards per pack in these. Bringing back the 1977 Topps design, which is one of the best ever, honestly. All right, let's get it. First box coming at you. Yeah, you win either way right there, don't you, Ray? All right, so we'll pull all these packs out, put them down here on the board, go through them one by one tonight. We won't, of course, since we've got so many cards, almost 1,000 cards in the break tonight, we won't hit up every single little base card, but we will ship everything unless there's a lot of you I know that don't want your vet base. Some of you already know don't, but if you any of the rest of you guys, let me know if you don't want vet base or like you just want, hey, give me 1 team set or 2 team sets. And if anything else on top of that, if you want us to donate it, we'll donate it to Dream Team Adaptive Sports Camp for kids with special needs up in Johnson City, Tennessee. All right. And some Roper packs. First pack coming at you. I won't go this extensively through every single pack. I do see some color. Through every single base card. But I'll give you a look here. Again, 77 Topps. Awesome series. Good photography this year. Look at this. Adley Rutschman, Dalton Rushing. There's the big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Flip through a few of these early. Give you a look. Holy cow! Boom! Right off the bat. How about a red ink Dale Murphy? First pack of the case. Braves, Josh Thompson with the Dale Murphy red ink, brother. Let's go. And right behind him, how about a Jack Dreyer to 99? What a start here. What a start. And this is 40, I think that's a 1. 41 of 77, Josh Thompson. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Right off the bat, Dale Murphy, one of the all-time Atlanta Braves greats right here. Not in the Hall of Fame, but he's one of those guys that was always debated for it. Like, he's such a borderline guy, you know. Because he had some great years, but people sometimes question his entire career, but man, he's a Braves legend. I know Josh Thompson is going to love that card. Congratulations, brother. Right off the bat with the Dale Murphy. And then a nice Jack Dreyer, 85 of 99 right here for Omar Gomez. Let's go, Josh. I see you out there, brother. Congratulations, my friend. Let's go. Jack Dreyer on the board as well. Max Fried was the last card. What a first bat! Let's keep that rolling. All right. Look at the record breakers this year, Cal Raleigh. All right, there's a dual chrome, Garrett Crochet and Logan Webb. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and roll the die. We'll see who gets first priority, left player or right player in these two cards. Okay, this one's actually a chrome, so we're going to roll this one off individually. So we're going to do 2 rolls. The first roll, this is going to be for the overall break. Now, we're probably going to hit multiple of each one of these. And if we do, we'll just divide them up between the teams. Okay, so, if we only hit one of them, this is for first priority. 1 through 3, player on the left. 4 through 6, player on the right. It's going to be a 1. So overall, I'm going to write it down. Overall is the left. Again, most of these we're going to hit multiple. You might even both get multiple cards of them. Now we're going to individually roll for this card. Crochet and Webb, since it's a chrome. And it's going to be a 1. Garrett Crochet, Boston Red Sox. Taking the duel. Okay. And that's the strikeout leaders. Okay. All right. David Hamilton, Patrick Bailey. So again, if we hit a dual card like that and it's just a base card, player on the left is going to get the first card, and then if there's multiple, we'll just split them up amongst you, okay? That's just for the priority there. Base pack. Loaded dice on there, Chris. You're on the wrong end of that one, didn't you? All right. So light blue sparkle is one of the variations. And hey! Ho! Woo! We're on a roll so far tonight. It's the Miz, Jacob Mizorowski. Let's go, Brew Crew. Dennis Maurer taking the light blue sparkle Miz already, baby. Let's go. Let's go. It's been a nice box so far. Jonathan Aranda. Let's see what the code is on this. Damn, I can't read that with my eyes. Where is the code? Oh, it's over here on the side. I think it's 67. I can't read that. I was just trying to see if it was a different code or something on this one, because it doesn't say like variation. I think maybe there's like a few short prints or whatever in each box. I don't know. When they say short print in this set, I don't know how short print. Now, these are going to be the dark gray parallels, okay? Dark gray Cincinnati Reds, Dennis Maurer with the Austin Hayes. All right. Keeping it moving here. So, like, for example, the first one of these, player on the left would get his second one. Again, I think with most of them, we're going to get multiple, so you both get plenty of these. All right, Jacob deGrom, Texas Rangers, light blue sparkle for Jeff McNall Jr. And a Victor Robles for the Mariners on the gray here for Chris Rossetti. What was that player in the middle there? Just wanted to keep it to the side. Who was it? Jonathan Aranda. Might have to go grab my glasses so I can read that code in there. All right, we're going to have Mike Tauchman with the chrome right here. That one's going to go to the White Sox and Dennis Maurer. And how about a Mookie Betts for the L? Hey, Dodgers and Omar Gomez. Nice raw power insert there for the big dumper, Cal Raleigh. That's my guy, Chris Rossetti, with the Mariners tonight. So far, so good in tonight's break. Max Fried and Peralta on the chrome. Gonna have to roll it off. And it's going to be a 6, so Peralta is going to take that one. If we roll another one, we'll give it to the other guy. Peralta, victory. Okay. Hope we don't just pull a crazy amount of those. It'll be rolling the die all night out here. Kyle Till, look at his rookie card there for the White Sox. How about a light blue sparkle for Stephen Kwan? The Kwan. Cleveland Guardians. It's going to go to Jeff McNall Jr. Rookies. Okay. So we need to roll this one off too. So we're going to roll for the first two, 1 and 3. So we're going to see who gets first priority on the rookies cards, okay? These are shorter print. So 1 through 3, 4 through 6, so we'll have a roll off here. So it's going to be a 4. So Prieto is first. So let's go 1 through 3, 4 through 6, 1, bottom left. So now 1 through 3, 4 through 6, 1. So in a quad, it's going to go top right, bottom left, and then, so third priority, be a 1, top left, and then bottom right will be the fourth priority. Okay. Taking care of that. Hi, Son Kim. Lots of housekeeping in this year's product. They do have some nice dual autos, I will say that. If we hit any autographs or parallels, of course, we'll do an actual, anything that's numbered or autographed, we'll do a random.org after the break tonight for any of those hits. Marcus Semien with the chrome for the Rangers and Jeff McNall Jr. Brian, woo, in the house for the Mariners. And the Chris Rossetti Stone on the gray. Dungeons and Dragons dice, huh? I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. There's a look at Roman Anthony's rookie. All right. Hey, Aaron Judge, light blue sparkle. Nice one for the Yankees and Ray Natal, Rico Suave. Michael Harris II. And check out this George Foster. That's cool. Ready in action. Judgy, Yankees, Ray. For the AL All-Stars, light blue sparkle. Take that, Ray. Rookie Sasaki. All right, check out this one. Bob Seymour. Jeremiah Jackson, Otto Kent. We're going to have to roll for it. 2. So Bob Seymour wins the first roll off. 5. Cody Freeman wins the next one. So between Seymour and Freeman, it's going to be a 6. Cody Freeman. Cody Freeman, Texas Rangers, taking the quad. That's going to be Jeff McNall Jr. Trey Sweeney's that bottom card there. Okay. Keeping it rolling. Ryan Jeffers for the Minnesota Twins and Todd Kramer. We're going to get Kyle Bradish for the Baltimore Orioles on the gray. That's going to be Stephen Darling, his first hit here at Roper's Rips. Bryce Eldridge, rookie. He wants the ink. Chrome right here. I mean, a refractor for Joe Ryan from the Twins. Todd Kramer taking the refractor there for Joe Ryan. How about a Shane Bieber, Justin Bieber's dad for the Blue Jays. Deuce Nickel taking that one. How about a Showtime, Shohei Ohtani on the dark gray. Justin Martinez in the back. Dodgers, Omar Gomez taking the Ohtani All-Stars dark gray. So we got both the MVPs now in a parallel so far. Judge and Ohtani. Here's Ohtani's base. Nick Kurtz, second-year card with the rookie gold cup there. This is going to be a rookie for Samuel Basallo, ready in action. Little Hollywood look right there. All right, Austin Hayes, light blue sparkle for the Reds, and Dennis Maurer. Behind him, a chrome for Austin Martin for the Twins and Todd Kramer. There's a look at Jack Caglianone's base rookie design. Last pack here of box number 1. Owen Casey, nice rookie for the Cubs on the team color match right there. Brian Couturier, I think he's with the Marlins. He got traded, I do believe. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but he's with the Cubs in this set because it was already printed probably. J.P. Crawford for the Mariners. Mariners, Chris Rossetti grabbing that one. All right. Clear off the board here. Box number 2. Pretty good box right there. Dale Murphy ink. Got the Jack Dreyer parallel, the Miz blue sparkle, Ohtani and Judge parallels. Pretty good first box. Saw our top rookies' names coming out too in the base versions. If you missed out on this one, or if you want some more action and you're not already rolled over, tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern, we'll be dropping, I think we got like 17 teams. 12 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, Thursday. Would love to have you. Better than March Madness and a break. Pete Alonso. Turn back the clock. Ichiro wins MVP and Rookie of the Year there on the insert for Chris Rossetti. Mariners coming out with quite a few cards so far. Kyle Tucker, NL All-Stars Chrome for the Cubs, and Brian Couturier. Here's our rookies. Of course, we've already been through that. Top right gets first priority. Bottom left, second priority. Top left, third priority. And bottom right, fourth priority. Hopefully, we'll have multiple of each one of those to give out to you guys and girls. Jake Mangum. I don't know how prevalent those are. It used to be a little shorter print in the past, but not sure about this year. Luis Garcia Jr. for the Nationals on the light blue sparkle, going to Jay Wing tonight. Victor Mesa Jr. For the Marlins on the dark gray. Marlins, Deuce Nickel cashing in with that one. All right, Yandy Diaz for the Rays there. Omar Gomez. Last box, we had one card. It was stuck in between the parallels. I don't know if it's short print or anything. We'll stick it in the insert pile just in case, and I'll check once I get my glasses. Mitch Keller with the dark gray for the Pirates. They put the print so small on it, I literally can't see. It looks like a 87 or a 67 or something. And this one looks like more like a 19. So I think it's some kind of short print, you know. Instead of the high numbers, they probably got like a few short prints there. Drake Baldwin, last year's NL Rookie of the Year. Jorge Polanco on the refractor for the Mariners there. That's going to go to Chris Rossetti tonight. All right. NL Championship. Dodgers sweep the Brewers in 4 games on the Ohtani batting on the insert right there. Cubs chrome for Brian Couturier. How about a dark gray Ryan McMahon for the Yankees and Ray Natal. And here's a ready in action Francisco Lindor for the New York Mets. The Scorpion, Jim Ciortino getting in on the action there with the Lindor. Was that Lindor? Yeah. Switch hitter batting from the right side there. There's a cool one, Big Dumper and Schwarber. All different kind of ways, aren't they? The Enterprise. Christian Moore rookie there for the Angels. Going to Deuce Nickel. Judge and Turner, CJ Kafis. How about Emmett Sheehan for the Dodgers on the light blue sparkle? Dodgers is Omar Gomez tonight. All right, going to have to roll this one off. Top 2, it's going to be a 3. That's going to be Poulin first. Bottom 2, that's a 5. Going to be Ogasawara. So it's between these two right here. And it's a 5. Ogasawara for the Nationals, taking that one. And a Shane Smith for the White Sox on the dark gray. Okay. It's a little annoying that those cards are upside down, but we'll work through it. Thomas Sagasi right here for the Cardinals and Todd Kramer on the chrome. And then a nice Samuel Basayo rookie on the dark gray for the Orioles and Steven Darling. Let's go Steven. He's a player, man. Highly touted. Mason Wynn, Cardinals. Todd Kramer taking the light blue sparkle. And how about Yoshinobu Yamamoto for Omar Gomez and the Dodgers right there. Last year's World Series MVP. There's a PCA, Pete Crow Armstrong, on the Enterprise insert for the Cubs and Brian Couturier. There we go. Game used mem right here. It's going to be Matt Chapman, San Francisco Giants. Chris Carey. Let's get it, brother. Isn't that what you asked for, Chris? Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman, game used mem. Clubhouse collection. Not bad. One of the better third basemen in baseball, especially from the plate. Jacob deGrom, Rangers right there on the chrome. Taj Bradley on the back. Jacob deGrom, chrome. Davis Schneider. Jacob Wilson in his second year. Hey, the Miz is hot. Chrome action right here. Brewers, Dennis Maurer with a second. Jacob Mizorowski parallel. J-Ram on the back. This time it's going to be the chrome. He's got the light blue sparkle and the chrome. Needs to shave the stash. Oh, that's his look, man. That's where his power comes from. The stash. Looks like Jeff Kent. Okay. Tyler Soderstrom's got the championship belt. He must have just went ding dong. Hey, anybody catch the World Baseball Classic last night? I was watching basketball, but flipped it over there just in time to see Eugenio Suarez double to give him the lead. Oh, look at this guy. Got the perforated edges right here. Ketel Marte. Diamondbacks. I don't know what they call this parallel. Anybody know? Wayne Brimley. Let's go, Wayne. What do they call these? Ketel Marte. Matt Shaw, light blue sparkle for the Cubs, and Brian Couturier on the team color match. Ha-Seong Kim for the Braves on the dark gray Braves is Josh Thompson. The Decal Edge. Okay. All right. Oh, 77 throwback. So these are actually cards. This one is anyway. You might see some more in tonight's break. From the 1977 Topps set that Topps has bought back. And they plug that 50th anniversary on it right there. This is Ron LaFleur, Detroit Tigers, Omar Gomez, taking the 50th anniversary buyback. Let's go. Some of these look too straight. You know what I mean? Too good a condition. I wonder if some of them are trimmed. Nice one right there for Omar. Lennon Sosa for the White Sox and Dennis Maurer, light blue sparkle. Wilson Contreras, dark gray for the Cardinals. Cardinals in tonight's break is Todd Kramer. The Decal Edge. Sal Frelick for the Brew Crew. Dennis Maurer has the Brewers in this one. A little light blue sparkle for Mitch Keller and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Buccos is Brian Couturier. Turn back the clock. Mike Piazza hits career home run number 400 there. He's with the Padres in this one, isn't he? Yeah, Padres. It's a unique kit. Brian Couturier. You don't see much Mike Piazza Padres stuff out there, do you? It's the Miz. All right, that's that for box 2. Let's keep it rolling. I'll try to have, I know a lot of you are rolled over to break number 2, so of course I'll hold your cards to ship with that. If any of you want me to hold, you didn't get in break 2 yet, let me know. Otherwise, I may have it shipped out tomorrow. It's a lot of cards to sort and ship. I'll have it out within a couple of days max, though. If I don't get them out tomorrow, I always try to do the next day, if at all humanly possible. I do have to take my son to the allergist tomorrow. Could put a small dent in the day, but I'm going to go ahead and try to get started with the sorting process tonight after the break while I watch a little college basketball. Empty box. Box number 3. I'm dedicated over here on the sorting, man. All right. Oh, right off the bat. Goldie. Paul Goldschmidt. Yankees. Ray Natal. With the Clubhouse Collection. Game used ma'am right there, Ray. Edgar Cuero for the White Sox on the chrome. White Sox is going to be Dennis Maurer tonight. Let's get it, Dennis. Goldie. I think I found my hit pack right there when I pull them out. Oh, speaking of Goldie, what do we got here? Edwin Diaz. First time in a Dodgers uniform. This could be worth some money right here. 49 of 50, Edwin Diaz. He and Kyle Tucker were 2 of, if not the 2 top free agents out there this year. Definitely the top closer option. So, Dodgers, Omar Gomez. I appreciate that, Jay. I do my best. Fastest shipping outside of Santa Claus, brother. Edwin Diaz on the gold. Sometimes even Santa can't keep up. It's almost like I got a sleigh out there, isn't it, Jay? All right, Edwin Diaz. Nice one for Omar. 3 whole hits for the USA. I'm just catching up on some of your comments. Jeff McNall said, not good, huh? And I do, again, I appreciate that, Jay. Appreciate the shout out on the shipping. I try my best. There's Cam Schlittler for the Yanks. Big time rookie. I should probably name him when I talk about The Miz and Caglione and Anthony and McLean. He's up there with them for sure after the season he had last year. Nice NL championship insert right there again for Omar and the Dodgers. Josh Hader, another one of our top closers in the game right there. Astros, Deuce Nickel taking that one. There's the middle short print right there too. Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar for Todd Kramer. Turn back the clock. Miggy. Miguel Cabrera hits his career home run number 500 right there for the Tigers. Tigers is Omar Gomez, who's starting to stack some hits up here tonight. Let's get it, Omar. Little duel right there. And we're going to have Yu Darvish on the light blue sparkle for the Padres and Brian Couturier. Brooks Lee on the gray for the Twins. Hey, we got another relic. Double relic box. This time it's going to be the Polar Bear. Pete Alonso, game used right there. Let's go. Mets is the Scorpion. Jim Ciortino putting the Pete Alonso up on the board. Let's go, Scorp. All right, Jeremy Pena for the Astros and Deuce Nickel with the chrome there. And a Riley Green record breaker on the dark gray for the Tigers and Omar. The Enterprise, Jacob Wilson, Oakland Athletics, also going to Omar. Omar. He's hitting tonight. All right. So, we got a quad here. This looks like we got a little print line or something going across the top. All right, top two players. 4, Cesar Prieto wins. 4, Jack Winkler wins. So it's Prieto versus Winkler here. It's going to be a 2. Cesar Prieto taking the quad rookie. That's the Cardinals and Todd Kramer. Yeah, that's what you were telling me. Harper came up big. Zach Allen for the Diamondbacks and Wayne Brimley there on the light blue sparkle. Rookie Sasaki stepping out. Nothing doing in that pack. McAble, that's not the pack you want to get if you go to the card shop. All right, this one's definitely got a print line. I'm seeing some vertical or horizontal print lines on some of the tops here. Reds, Dennis Maurer with the Tyler Stevenson. And how about an Edwin Diaz, dark gray for the Dodgers and Omar to go with this gold he's got up there to 50. First card for Diaz as a Dodger. Again, that could be worth a few bucks right there. Thomas Sagasi. Astros, who is this? Jesus Sanchez for the Astros and Deuce and Jacob Young on the dark gray for the Nationals. Jay Wing. Johnny Bench, old school Red Sox. Reds, Dennis Maurer on the ready in action. Years ago, turn back the clock. Another one for Piazza this time in the Padres uniform, just the base this time though. All right, keeping it rolling here. Chrome for Mason Miller, Padres. That's going to go to Brian Couturier. I pulled some big, real ones autographs out of this product in my day. I've pulled Otani in the last run of breaks we did on the Heritage High number for one. Going to be a 5-figure card if it gets a 10. Tigers, Omar Gomez, 6,000-7,000 without it. Royce Lewis, dark gray for the Twins and Todd Kramer. That was Omar on the Riley Green. I've also pulled Paul Skeens, real one, rookie autograph. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Roki Sasaki. I pulled some big ones in this stuff. This year I'm hoping to keep that tradition alive. NL Championship, another Otani there. Rookies base and a Caglione. Will Clark Super Auto. Was that out of Heritage? It was, wasn't it? For you, Chris. That's right. Will Clark Super Fractor autograph. Christian Yelich on the chrome for the Brew Crew and Dennis Maurer. White Sox, Edgar Guerrero. Dennis Maurer with the light blue sparkle. Trey Savage, he's one of our top rookies as well. I haven't mentioned him. Patrick Bailey, but he had a good run last year. Deuce Nickel taking the Savage. There'll be some people after Trey this year. He had some good playoff moments too, if I remember correctly. Ready for baseball season. My fantasy draft is this weekend. Gearing up for it. Rod Carew on the ready in action for the Twins and Todd Kramer. 2 more packs here in box number 3. Already had 1 bonus hit. Give us another one. There's Yamamoto World Series. Light blue sparkle. Nice one for the Dodgers and Omar. Corey Seager. Chrome for the Rangers and Jeff McNall Jr. Last pack of the box. And we're halfway home in this one. Mike Burrows, Pirates. Brian Couturier with the light blue sparkle. Trevor Larnach on the dark gray for the Twins. I'm pretty sure that there's only 400 cards in the base set this year as opposed to 500, if I'm not mistaken. All right, halfway home, box 4. Let's get it. What kind of heat we pulling out of this one, baby? Glad to have everybody here, man. Love ripping with you guys and girls. Empty box. All right, first pack. See if we get another hit out of this one. Nope. Breaking my streak, huh? All right. Next pack. I have Dylan Dingler for the Tigers and Omar on the chrome. There's Shohei. Base right there. The Dodgers. Oh, we've got Hunter Goodman, light blue sparkle for the Rockies. It's going to be Jay Wing, dark gray for Davis Schneider. Look at that stash. For the Blue Jays and Deuce Nickel. The next pack coming at you. You Savage rookie. C.J. Abrams, Nationals, light blue sparkle going to Jay Wing tonight. Teoscar Hernandez, some kind of short print or something right there. Guardians, Parker Messick going to Jeff McNall Jr. Denzel Clark, Athletics. Omar Gomez with the chrome. Omar racking up, man. I feel like I've called his name 100 times already. Garrett Crochet, Red Sox, going to Rick Sylvia on the chrome, and a Wyatt Langford, dark gray for the Rangers and Jeff McNall Jr. How about an Aaron Judge? Raw power. Ray Natal with the Jedgy. Going to those Yankees. Be a rookie for Nolan McLean. There we go. Nice one right there for Jim C. Ortino. Nolan McLean. Ready in action. He was one of the top selling players in Top Series 1. Top 10 guy. I think he might have even been in the top 5 as far as total cards sold. Ryan Weathers, light blue sparkle for the Marlins. People got big aspirations for Nolan McLean this season. Ernie Clement for the Blue Jays and Deuce Nickel on the light blue sparkle. There's Jose Barrios for the Blue Jays. Dark gray. 2 Blue Jays cards. That one's going to go to Deuce as well. J.P. Crawford on the on the refractor for the Mariners, and Chris Rossetti. Joe Adell, Angels, with the dark gray. All right, what do we got here? Alec Burleson, St. Louis Cardinals. Todd Kramer, light blue sparkle. First time we've called a couple of these names. Jesus Luzardo for the Phillies, and Dennis Maurer on the gray, and George Brett. What's this called again? Ready in Action for those Royals, and Todd Kramer. All right, Clubhouse Collection. It's Brian for the Seattle Mariners. Chris Rossetti Stone with another one. Let's go, Chris. Clubhouse Collection. Brian Woo with the relic. AL All-Stars. Junior Caminero on the chrome right there. For those Rays, and Omar once again. Mackenzie Gore on the refractor for the Nationals, and Jay Wing. The next pack, nothing new in that one. Back-to-back base packs. All right, Matt Olson. Reds, that is Miguel Andujar for Dennis Maurer and the Reds. Dennis also has Chase Meidroth in the White Sox there on the dark gray. A Dennis pack. Seen a few of those in my day. Check this one out for the Orioles. 50th anniversary, 1977. This is an actual card. He's got Earl Weaver was their manager. Got the buyback stamp. Nice one right here for Stephen Darling. Stephen, 77 throwback. It's a cool one if you were an Orioles fan and you PC them, man. The team card. But that's worth a little bit more than the individual players in these sets. Trey Turner for the Phillies. And Dennis Maurer on the light blue sparkle. That's Gavin Lux for the Reds on the dark gray. Was what numbered? The Orioles card? Bubba Chandler for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Nah. It does have, what it has is a gold stamp, a 50th anniversary buyback stamp on these. Well, I think I got somebody trying to get in the group. One sec. Shouldn't be anybody that's in the break, though. All right. 2 more packs. No, it's not numbered. These are just the design that year. That's what the cards look like down there at the bottom, if that's what you're asking about. They all look like that. I can see why you would think that, though. Luis Castillo for the Mariners, and Chris Rossetti on the light blue sparkle. Roberto Hernandez taking it down to South Beach. Those Marlins. That's Deuce Nickel. Oh, you're good. You're good. I'd hate to miss it if it was. We'll always go back and double check. No big deal. We're not in a rush around here. I'm not trying to just get this thing done. I love ripping with you guys and girls. You know that. I dropped a couple base cards. All right. 4 boxes down. Still 2 to go. Can we top the Del Murphy? Can we top the Del Murphy? Half case number 2, dropping tomorrow, Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern. Come get you some of that. Would love to have you. About 13 of you. Well, 13 teams rolled over, but still got plenty more available. Some good ones. Some of the top teams open, too. We'll also have more Bowman's Best this weekend. I know a lot of you like that product, too. Once we finish up Heritage number 2, Bowman's Best will be the next one. This feels like a light pack. Yeah, look, not many cards in it, is there? Yandy Diaz on the chrome here for the Tampa Bay Rays, and Omar Gomez. Only Like 5 cards in that pack. Interesting. Interesting. All right, Shohei Ohtani on top. Kobe Mayo, Chrome here for the Orioles, and Stephen Darling. Got Niz and Cam Smith. I mean, weird getting used to some of these guys in their second year and not calling out rookie for their names. Nothing doing. How about an Aroldis Chapman for the Red Sox, light blue sparkle going to Rick Sylvia. Keibert Ruiz, that's probably our short print right there. Michael Bush, dark gray for the Cubs, and Brian Couturier. Maybe an extra goodie, he thinks? We'll see. Maybe short. All right, Reese Hoskins for the Brewers. It's going to Dennis Maurer. Young Kinsey Noel, Big Christmas for the Guardians right there. And Jeff McNall Jr. on the dark gray. Mookie. Aroldis Chapman. Got something on it right there. I don't want to scratch the card, but still a little residue right there underneath it. Red Sox, Rick Sylvia with the chrome. Anthony Volpe, dark gray for the Yankees, and Omar. And a raw power. That's James Wood for the Nationals. And my guy, Jay Wing. Brenton Doyle. We got 2025 leading fireman right there. Sandy Alcantara for the Marlins, and Deuce Nickel on the chrome. Bobby Hobby Witt Jr. Just a look at his card in the set. Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Dennis Maurer taking that one. Light blue sparkle. Also got 2 hobby box eBay breaks up ending Sunday night and next Tuesday of this product. Team's starting at just $7.99. Go get some bids down in our eBay store. Get our rookies, pitchers. Parker Meadows. Shane Bieber for the Blue Jays, and Deuce Nickel, and Yuri Perez for the Marlins, and Deuce Nickel as well on the dark gray. Dennis took your Phillies, did he? He's got them rolled over too, doesn't he? You just have to come back with the Yankees. Orioles, Colton Cowser. Colton Cowser, light blue sparkle for Stephen Darling. How about a Victor Scott on the dark gray for the Cardinals, and Todd Kramer? Then a Nolan Ryan. Angels Nolan Ryan. Angels, Deuce Nickel. AL Championship, George Springer. No parallels in that box, or that pack. Reese Hoskins for the chrome right there for the Brewers. Bradley Rodriguez. How about a Key Brian Hayes for the Cincinnati Reds, and Dennis Maurer on the light blue sparkle. Ben Rice, dark gray for the Yankees. And Ray Natal. Nothing doing. Still looking for our hit from this box. The Miz on top, Jacob Mizorowski. These are Deckel, right? Got to look back up here. The Deckel Edge. Shane Baz. This one is those Tampa Bay Rays and Omar Gomez. This Bo Bichette is turned backwards here. It is a refractor for the Blue Jays. Bo Bichette. Deuce Nickel. Will Smith taking that. Bo Bichette, he's with the Mets now, right? Deckel Edge right there for Shane, and Shane Baz going to Omar. Next pack. Rangers, Brandon Nimmo. That is a Jeff McNall hit on the light blue sparkle. Wilyer Abreu for the Red Sox, dark gray. Red Sox's Rick Sylvia with the Abreu. He had a pretty good World Baseball Classic from my understanding, right? I mostly just saw highlights. There's a big dumper record breaker. I didn't watch a lot of the games. Quad rookie. Manny Machado. Ready and action. Padres. Brian Couturier. Doesn't look like we got a hit in this one. Hopefully got one in the last pack. If not, I'm suspicious of that pack that only had a few cards. Astros, light blue sparkle for Deuce Nickel. And Caleb Durbin on the refractor right here for the Brewers. And Max Muncy. It feels thick. I bet we actually do have a hit in here. Yeah, we do. Okay. Aroldis Chapman. I was suspicious of that pack because I've had that happen before where a pack didn't have the right amount of cards and it ended up not having a hit in it. Brooks Lee this time, though. Twins. That's going to be Todd Kramer on the game-used mem right there for Brooks Lee. Alejandro Kirk. Blue Jays, light blue sparkle going to Deuce Nickel. And we need to roll this one off here. Move the hit to the side. So, top two players. It's going to be a 4. So, Jimmy Crooks advances. Bottom 2, another 4. Will Banfield advances. So, Crooks versus Banfield. And it is another 4. I'm rolling the crap out of some 4s, man. Will Banfield takes that one on the quad. All right. Brooks Lee Clubhouse Collection. All right, one more box to go tonight. Pretty solid so far. Need a little cherry on top in this one though. Got plenty of relics. How about some more ink right here? All right, next box. Could get a bonus relic too, one box. Empty box. Oh, there we go. You ask, and you shall receive. Tampa Bay Rays. Omar Gomez with the N. Seymour. On-card rookie ink, not numbered. With the plain blue ink. N. Seymour. For those Tampa Bay Rays. Let's get it, Omar. One up there beside Del Murphy. Behind him, nice Cole Young rookie for the Mariners and Chris Rossetti. It's their top rookie in the product. And he's a good player. They've been waiting on him to come up for a while now. Or ready for him anyway. He's the next big thing in the Mariners farm system. So I'll be looking forward to seeing what Cole Young produces at the major league level. The password, Yostinson Garcia back there. Andy Pajes for the Dodgers. It's going to Omar Gomez tonight. The Miz. All right, Mets, Lindor, light blue sparkle. That's Jim Ciortino. And we got Isaac Collins on the dark gray for the Brewers. It's going to go to Dennis Maurer tonight. Next pack. Reds, Noel Marte on the light blue sparkle. There's William Contreras. That might be with a short print. Marte in the Reds is Dennis, and the Brewers there also Dennis. How about a Teoscar Hernandez? He's having a heck of a spring, guys. Dodgers, Omar Gomez taking that one. He's got I was watching them and the Giants today, actually. And Teoscar has he had 15 RBIs going in the at-bat, and he had a little blooper. I think it was his 16th RBI. Got a refractor coming right here. Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno, 130 of 150, blue refractor. This one is headed to the coach, Wayne Brimley. Let's get it, Wayne. Yeah, Teoscar playing well. Wayne's got a little piece of debris there. We got it. Gabriel Moreno. Next pack. Let's go. Carlos Correa, Astros, Deuce Nickel with the chrome. Seiya Suzuki on the dark gray for the Cubs, and Brian Couturier. And there's a Bobby Witt Jr. ready in action. Kansas City Royals. Mr. Todd Kramer taking the hit. Need to call his name out for a big Caglione. Josh Naylor nails. Mariners Chris Rossetti with the light blue sparkle there. There's Judge base in the back. Next pack. Jackson Holiday, we'll take that. Orioles, Stephen Darling with the chrome Holiday. Let's go. Jorge Soler for the Angels, and Deuce Nickel on the dark gray. Stephen Darling taking the Holiday. This is Peyton Toll. That's a nice Red Sox rookie. Rick Sylvia. Hey, he's good, man. Jack Flaherty for the Tigers on the dark gray. That's going to go to Omar. And how about Chase Burns, another good young rookie. Lots of good pitchers in this rookie class. Reds is Dennis Maurer with the Chase Burns on the Enterprise. Hey, turn back the clock. The captain records his 3,000th hit. Derek Jeter on the insert for Ray and the Yanks. We'll always take a Jeter insert. Brent Rooker and a Bradley Rodriguez rookie. Padres, Brian Couturier with the hitty. Bubba Chandler. There we go. Nice one for the Pirates and Brian. Mike Tauchman for the White Sox and Dennis. Bubba Chandler. Another big-time rookie right-handed arm in this class. Lots of pitching. That top loader just cracked on that corner. So they put it in a new one. Or a different one, I should say. Bubba Chandler. Next pack. A few more packs to go in tonight's break. Tomorrow, half case number 2, dropping at 12 p.m. Eastern. Come rip with us. Hey, Matt Wallner this time on the deck of ledge. Twins. Todd Kramer taking that one. Another quad rookies. Matt Wallner. Corbin Carroll for the Diamondbacks and Wayne Brimley. On the chrome for Wayne there. Angels, Kenley Jensen for Deuce Nickel on the light blue sparkle. And we got Austin Martin on the dark gray for the Twins and Todd Kramer. Braxton Ashcraft. Enterprise, Ketel Marte. D-backs going to Wayne. Last 2 packs. Let's put a cherry on top. Come on now, Tops. Be good to us. Casey Schmidt on top. The big dumper. How about Johan Duran for the Phillies? Light blue sparkle. Dennis Maurer. Quad rookies. Once again, we're going to roll off the top 2 players. It's going to be a 2. Paul Gervais advances. Dylan Smith and Zachary Maxwell on the bottom. Going to be a 4. Maxwell. So it's Gervais versus Maxwell for the card. And it is a 3. Paul Gervais. Dodgers wins that one. Got another little print line across the top there. What's his name? Paul Gervais or Gavassi? I'm not sure. Could be Gervasi. All right, last pack of the break. Appreciate everybody joining. Hang around after, and we'll go back and get a recap of some, but not all of our premium hits that we had in tonight's break. Soderstrom, the champ, is here. Oakland Athletics, Omar Gomez. Another quad rookies we're going to have to roll off here. Abner and Pintado on top. It's going to be a 3. Abner, Fuentes, and Nunez. Going to be a 1 for Fuentes. So Abner versus Fuentes for the card. And it's going to be a 2. Philip Abner taking the quad rookies. Dark gray. Diamondbacks, Wayne Brimley. Philip Abner. Lots of those in quad or in color, didn't we? The quad rookies. All right, let me clear off the board, and then we'll go back through some of our premium hits that we had. All right. So starting it off with the Bubba Chandler light blue sparkle for the Pirates. Had Nolan McLean here on the ready in action for the Mets. Trey Savage, dark gray for the Blue Jays. Ohtani, dark gray for the Dodgers. And an Aaron Judge, light blue sparkle for the Yankees. Twins, Todd Kramer. Matt Wallner on the decal edge. Ray Shane Boz on the decal edge. 77, buyback right here. 50th anniversary, Orioles team card right there. Nice one. Another 77, 50th anniversary buyback. Ron LaFleur for the Detroit Tigers. Is that on the card or in the case? There's like a little speck or something. I think it's on the card. Got it? Tigers, Ron LaFleur. And a decal edge for Ketel Marte from the Arizona Diamondbacks. Did have a couple nice Miz hits. Brewers, Jacob Mizorowski on the chrome and Mizorowski on the light blue sparkle. To 150, this is Ketel Marte. Oh, Mizorowski's with the Brewers, by the way. Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte on the blue refractor. We have Jack Dreyer on the green refractor for the LA Dodgers. How about the 50 gold, first time in a Dodgers uniform? Edwin Diaz for the Dodgers as well. Relics over here for Brian Woo for the Seattle Mariners. Pete Alonso for the New York Mets. We got Brooks Lee for the Twins. Paul Goldschmidt for the Yankees. And Matt Chapman for the Giants. I think all of those were game used. Yeah, all 5 of them. We got a bonus one in there. And Ian Seymour for the Rays on the on-card rookie autograph. Last but not least, how about Dale Murphy, red ink for the legend for the Atlanta Braves right here. 41/77. Nice hit for Josh Thompson. Look at him as a young man there. Awesome hit, man. Do appreciate everybody joining up tonight. Hope you'll come back for half case number 2 tomorrow, dropping at 12 p.m. Eastern, right here on Facebook at Roper's Rips. We've also got eBay auctions, 2 hobby box auctions in this Sunday night and Tuesday night and the next Sunday night as well. So we'll have those coming up, along with Bowman's Best Baseball Pick Your Team break coming up over the weekend once we do the other half case of Heritage. So anybody needs anything, don't hesitate to reach out to me. If I don't get back to you immediately, I'll definitely get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great night. See you tomorrow for round 2. For now, peace out from the East Coast. Y'all have a good one.